So push yourself hard out of your comfort zone, and I promise those 4 exercises will definitely give you some big arms. Hey guys, I'm Mark McKillier with Live Anabolic, and today I put together some great arm exercises. There's lots of different things you can do, especially if you have access to a gym with all the cool equipment and machines and everything. But you could still get a fantastic arm workout right here at your own home with nothing more than some dumbbells and your body weight, all right? But before I get into these exercises, real quick, I just want to remind you that we have a fantastic Facebook group. Please, guys, click the link below this video. Join. I promise you won't regret it. I'm the moderator, so I'm in there almost every day answering questions. And we have over 20,000 guys, same age as you and me, all right? Super great group. And we're not just talking about exercise. We're talking about nutrition and injuries and motivation and just all kinds of neat things. So do yourself a favor and take us up on a free offer. And then in addition to that, please also help us spread the good word about this YouTube channel. All right, hit that little like button below this video, share it with some of your buddies, and be sure and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of the videos that Gary Walker and I put out every week. Okay, so on to the exercises for our arms. Everybody wants big arms, okay? Matter of fact, it's the most fun muscle group to train, and that's why you see so many guys hitting their arms at the gym, all right? But what most people don't realize is that your tricep makes up more muscle mass of your upper arm than your bicep. So they tend to neglect their triceps. They end up just doing nothing but bicep type work, okay? Well, we're not gonna do that. I have 4 exercises. 2 of them are bicep focused, 2 of them are tricep focused, all right? And so some of these things are gonna be pretty straightforward, but I also got a couple of little twists that I've thrown in there for you, because it's no fun doing the same exercises month after month, year after year. And in addition to that, I like giving you guys new exercises to try, because when you do a different type of exercise than your body is accustomed to, you activate new muscle fibers that you normally don't call on. And that helps actually build bigger, stronger muscles. Simple as that. Now, the first exercise, guys, is the most straightforward of all the exercises. And that's just the hammer curl, all right? Now, pretty much like every exercise today, I want you guys to pick a weight that you can do with really good form for 8 to 12 reps, all right? Now, hammer curls, we can do them 2 different ways, but the general form is that you have the dumbbells at your side and my palms are facing inward towards my thighs, all right? And I'm gonna keep my palms in that same orientation throughout the full range of motion, all right? Now guys, this is about the right tempo here, all right? You shouldn't be going any faster than this. And then also, check out the range of motion. I'm going all the way straight dead hang at the bottom, all right? And then I'm coming pretty much as far as I can get my arms to bend at the top, okay? Now you can do it 2-arm like I'm doing, or you can do alternating. A lot of times, guys, I like to do alternating because I can really focus, all right, and get that mind-muscle connection going, because I can only have to deal with 1 arm at a time. But this is a great exercise, guys. And once again, if you want to build big arms, you're going to have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. All right, now I'm using really light weights right now so I can talk to you guys, and so I can explain the form, okay? But you need to pick a weight that is extremely difficult to do for that 8 to 12 rep range. So if you get to rep number 10 and you're not just gassed, all right, if you're not feeling that burn, that lactic acid burn, then you're not lifting a heavy enough weight. So at the end of that set, no problem, put it down, give yourself a little rest, and then when you do that set again, the next time, I want you to up the weight. All right, now the second exercise, we're gonna go from biceps to triceps, all right? And this is how I recommend you guys hit your arms. Do a bicep exercise for several sets, then give that bicep muscle a chance to rest and do several sets of a tricep exercise. Now, This is called an elevated skull crusher, and it's a body weight exercise. Now I'm gonna be doing it on a bench here, but you can do this on a chair, okay? You could do it on your couch. You could do it on a tall table, anything that's nice and sturdy. But this is how I want you guys to do it, and I'm gonna explain how you can modify it slightly to make it the correct level of difficulty for your size and your strength and your fitness level, okay? So basically, I'm gonna put both hands on the top of the bench here, all right? And I'm going to lower myself down. So this would be like a skull crusher position if I was laying on my back using dumbbells. And I'm just gonna extend my arms and push back, all right? Now guys, depending on how strong you are and how much you weigh, your body weight is another big factor. I'm gonna show you how to adjust this exercise, all right? Because some of y'all are not gonna be able to do it. You're thinking, man, I can't even do one of those. Mark wants me to do 8 to 12. This is the key, guys. This is so easy, all right? So if it's too difficult to do, all right, with your feet back here, just bring your feet a little closer, all right, to the pad here or the top of the chair, wherever you have your hands mounted. So the closer your feet are, the more weight is being carried by your legs and less weight is on your triceps. All right, and you guys can just experiment with this, all right, and go all the way down and all the way up. So you're all the way down. That's as far as your elbows are gonna bend. And then I'm just gonna push back with my hands and try to extend my elbows until they're almost straight. All right, so if that's too easy for you, move your feet back, and you don't have to move much. Just move them back a few inches, all the way down, all the way up, down, and control your weight. All right, I'm moving my feet back even further to make it more difficult. Another 2 or 3 inches back, it's even harder. And guys, I promise you're gonna feel an incredible burn and a big pump. That works your triceps fantastic. All right, so the third exercise, we're going back to the biceps. Now, these are gonna be straightforward dumbbell curls, but I'm putting a twist on it, okay? I'm changing the way I want you to do them. There's an exercise called 21s, all right? It's been around for a long time. I've done it, but I actually think 21 reps is too many, unnecessarily. So I'm changing it up just a little bit, and I'm putting the Mark McKillier spin on it. I'm calling these 15s. So you're gonna have to pick a light dumbbell weight, all right? Because we're gonna end up doing 15 reps total, all right? Now I'm gonna show you how to do them before I pick up the dumbbells. I just wanna show you the form. So we're gonna be holding 2 dumbbells, all right? We're gonna be doing 2 arms simultaneous. We're gonna do 5 reps at the bottom half of the movement, all right? So 5 from the bottom to about right here, okay? And then after we do 5 from there, we're gonna go 5 on the top half of the movement, all the way up to the mid-range, all right? 5 here. And then after we do 5 there, we're gonna do 5 full range, all right, curls. So that's where the 15 comes in. 5 lower part of the range, 5 upper part of the range, and then 5 full range of motion. And guys, trust me, it is gonna burn, but that's what we want, all right? That burn is that lactic acid, and the more effort and intensity we put into this, the more we're gonna break down the muscle fibers. We're actually gonna damage our bicep muscles. But that's the point, because that's gonna trigger your brain to ramp up production of testosterone, and then your body overcompensates when it repairs those bicep muscle fibers that we've damaged. It overcompensates over the next few days with sleep and protein so that they come back just a tiny bit bigger and a tiny bit stronger. So the more damage we create, the more your body overcompensates and the bigger your arms get. So that's the goal here, guys. All right, so some lightweight dumbbells here, and I'm gonna be doing all of these with my palms facing forward. So 5 lower, 5 upper half of the range, and then 5 full range. Here we go. We just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we 5 at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 5 full range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. If you're doing it right and you're using enough weight, you should start to really feel a burn. Now, once again, guys, I'm using a little bit less weight than I normally would if I was doing a full-blown workout and really trying to get after it. But my goal is to be able to demonstrate good form and be able to talk to you guys at the same time. So guys, pick a weight that is hard to do all 15 reps, all right? But you gotta use good form, that's the key. All right, so fourth and final exercise means we gotta go hit our triceps again. So we've done 2 bicep exercises and only 1 tricep exercise. So this is our final exercise, and it focuses on triceps because once again, guys, most men forget that the tricep is part of their arm, okay? You know, you flex in front of the mirror, you see your bicep, it looks really impressive, but what's really helping to fill out your sleeve, okay, is your triceps. So you can't forget them. Now this is a 1-arm overhead tricep extension. And kind of like all the other exercises today, you can't use much weight because this is kind of an awkward movement here, which means you really are gonna have to focus on keeping your elbows still and using a really good mind-muscle connection. Otherwise, you'll end up just kind of cheating and not really accomplishing what you want to. So, overhead tricep extension. I like to do them seated. You can stand up if you want to, but I put my offhand on my elbow to help kind of stabilize it and keep it in place. And it's just straight up and then down to my shoulder. Up, and I come down until the flange basically touches my shoulder. That lets me know I've got a full range of motion here, guys. And I need to look up slightly. If I'm looking straight forward, it feels a little awkward. So if you look up at the ceiling, it makes it easier to control the weight and get a nice, good, full range of motion. And remember, pick a weight, guys, that's difficult to do for 8 to 12 reps. All right, bring it down, but don't go directly to the other arm because you're gonna be somewhat gassed, okay? Even though you're only hitting 1 arm, you're still gonna be a little out of breath. You've built up some lactic acid, so give yourself about 30 seconds to catch your breath, let your body pump some blood through that right arm, all right? Get some oxygen in there, and then go over. That way we can hit the other side just as hard as the first side. All right, so, man, that wasn't a lot of weight, all right? But even though it was relatively light, doing it really strict form and then straightening your arm and trying to lock your elbow out at the top of the movement will really help you feel that tricep flex and contract to the maximum amount. And then guys, how long did that take? All right, now I know I was only doing 1 set of each exercise, and I think you guys should be shooting for 3 sets on every exercise. That'll give you 12 total for your arms. That's a pretty good workout, especially if you're picking a weight that's heavy enough to really increase that intensity and bring that burn, all right? Once you get to the 8th, 10th, 12th rep, because that's the goal, guys. You can't just kind of go through the motions. If you're just going through the motions, yeah, you'll get a little pump, but you really won't see the true benefit, all right? Because you're not breaking down the muscle fibers enough. So push yourself hard out of your comfort zone And I promise those 4 exercises will definitely give you some big arms. So how simple was that, guys? 4 real straightforward exercises. I gave you a kind of a slightly different twist on several of them just to make it kind of more interesting and fun, which makes it easier for you guys to push yourself hard when you're doing something that's interesting and fun, as opposed to the same old exercises over and over again. But guys, it ain't gonna work if you just do it every once in a while. You have to stick with it and never give up on yourself.